Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to present you the new digital OLED technology here on a new Audi, on the Audi Q5. What's new about this technology? The digital OLED technology is digital because we have much more segments than we have before, and we can change and dim all these segments. We have a very high and precise homogeneity. That's what's quite familiar to the OLED technology, but we can differentiate by different signature styling, dimming, and all of this. And for this, for example, our customer can get 3 different signatures just by dimming up these different segments that we have in here. And what we also then have is, if, for example, the customer then takes the Audi Drive Select, the dynamic mode button, pushes it, then he gets this new sporty signature that you can see here. And also we have new functionalities. If there is, we have some sort of a proximity indication. So if there's coming a car from behind, then this digital OLED reacts on it, and all the OLED segments turn on to give you an additional warning. And so with this technology, we have also for the future a lot of new possibilities, and there will also come some surprising things on your way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to explain you today digital OLED technology and also to explain you what's the difference between digital OLED and conventional OLED technology. We're using here the Q5 with a digital OLED tail lamp as an example to show the functionality. With digitalization, we increased the number of segments that we have per OLED panel. So we have here 3 OLED panels for the tail function. Each of them is separated into 6 controllable regions. We're calling them segments. Each of them can be activated individually, and also the brightness can be adjusted seamlessly. This is a means for us, together with our design colleagues, to offer for our customers in the future different lighting signatures as a means for personalization. And we also have plenty of benefits coming from the technology. So OLED technology and digital OLED technology has perfect contrast, high homogeneity, and minimum segment spacing. On the example of the Q5, we have here the situation that the customer is able to choose between 3 different specific signatures that we designed, and the customer is free to choose one of the signatures. In total, also, the coming home and leaving home scenarios are linked to the selected signature. And also in the lamps, as you know, we have here the dynamic turn indicator as a functionality. As a 4th graphics and signature, we have something that is shown here. We have here a sportive graphic at the end, and this is linked to the Drive Select mode. So when it's activated in dynamic mode, it will switch automatically to this signature. As a final signature, we have a new function which is heading towards roadside safety at the end, which is called proximity indication. That means if the Q5 is standing and the car is approaching the back of the car and reaches a distance of 2 meters or below, all the segments in the OLED will be switched on full brightness to give also surface increasement as any kind of close distance approximation indication. If the Q5 starts and drives off, it switches back to the initially selected graphics. In total, the digital OLED technology is for us, in terms of development, but also for design, a platform for future lighting personalization features, but also to add new safety features for the next generation of the lamps. So we are looking forward to this kind of technology, and also we are expecting that you can be also surprised what we will show in the future with this kind of technology.
Today we will discover the Q5 with its new design. The attitude and the first read of the front is very important. The relationship between the daytime running lamp and the single frame has been changed completely. We raised the daytime running lamp position as high as possible to give more presence to the front, giving the car more sportiness and more fresh design. We have now the S-line here in black package. The S-line is very sporty, is making a pair with the S version, but we have 4 versions to cover. And with the same bumper we have here in the body color, we have to modulate these 4 different fronts with 4 different grills, design, and 4 different air intake on the side. The base model, they have more the horizontal design in this area to give their pair together their own identity. And here we have the vertical design oriented for the S-Line and for the S version. So a very sporty, a very dynamic front. Now we will move to the side. We have this character line that has a very strong wave. It's dropping in the middle and raising up at the back again. This movement is very flowing, very dynamic, but we wanted to give more tension, more stability to all this body side. And the only piece that we touched on the facelift is this door molding here. This door molding is specifically redesigned to give a new line that compensates the movement of the upper line. That means the body movement is going up and down and up again. And then from the bottom of the car, we have a line that counteract this movement, giving a lot more stability to the all body side. Moving to the rear of the Q5, we have three different very important points to mention. The most of them is the rear lamp graphic. The rear lamp graphic is using this fantastic OLED technology, is offering also on top three different rear lamp signature available to customer. A very nice story. You will see this on the road. It's fantastic. The second point is this molding. The molding that we have here today in the S-Line black package doesn't show so strongly, but most of the time this molding will be in chrome, and it gives also additionally to the rear lamp a long distance recognition newness to the rear. As we mentioned, at the front we have four different variants, and these four different variants are with this third design element, which is very important. The diffusers. The diffusers, they have four different optic, the four different design. One for the S-Line as you have today here, with a very slim rear exhaust pipe. The S version has this double exhaust pipe, and on top of this we have this little accent that gives the sportiness, a touch of sportiness to the rear. So altogether, the Q5 offers a fantastic front, a modern front, a lot of punch, a very different attitude to its predecessor, gives also a lot of sportiness. We gave a lot of nice structure to the body side, and obviously from the rear with the rear lamp design, a very long distance recognition newness to the Q5. And we really
Welcome to the Audi Light Tunnel. With 120 meters, it is the largest one in Europe you can drive in. We have two world premieres for you. First, the Q5 with a new design, and on the other side, the digital OLED lighting technology. Our project manager, Mr. Werner Thomas, will now explain you the big advantages and also, of course, the differences to our familiar OLED technology.
Audi has been pursuing the digitalization of light for years, and we therefore spent a few years in developing the digital OLED technology, and we're glad and happy to bring this as a premiere, as a first manufacturer to our customers. So digitalization means that we are now increasing the number of segments per OLED panel. So that means we have here 3 OLED panels with 6 segments each, and each of the segments can be activated and deactivated independently, and we also have full brightness control of each segment. The OLED itself, it's just a 1 millimeter thin package, and it stands upright in the lamp. And this enables us light engineers, together with our design colleagues, to create different lighting signatures out of one piece of hardware. The benefits of digital OLED technology are perfect contrast, high homogeneity, and minimum segment spacing. So in total, our customers have the option to order the Q5 with digital OLED tail lamps, and the customer has the choice of selecting one signature out of 3, which are specifically designed for that car. Each signature is also getting accomplished by coming home and leaving home scenarios, and the lamp is also using a dynamic turn indicator.
Yes, and we even have another signature. If the customer chooses dynamic mode in this Audi Drive Select, then he will get this new sporty styling signature.
Safety is also top priority at Audi, and that's the reason why we have an additional function here in the digital OLED lamps. This is a warning function which is called proximity indication. That means if the Q5 is standing still and a different road user is approaching the back of the car and it comes close to 2 meters or lower, all the segments in all the OLEDs will be activated fully on full brightness as a surface increasement, as a warning functionality. If the car drives on, it goes back to the initial selected design signature.
All in all, the new lighting technology, the new digital OLED lighting technology gives us the possibility for customizable lighting design combined with high precision and versatile forms. And we are working on this for the future, that you will see some more surprising things in the future.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give it up. Don't be I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like